Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly forgotten why you were there? Or found yourself searching for your glasses, only to realize they've been on your head the whole time? Chuckles. Oh, I've been there too. It happens to all of us, doesn't it? But here's the good news. Keeping our minds sharp doesn't have to feel like a chore. In fact, it can be downright fun. Yes, fun. Today, we're going to explore 7 brain games that are anything but boring. These activities are designed to boost your memory, spark joy, and maybe even make you laugh along the way. And the best part? You can do them right at home, with friends, or even solo. Let's dive into the first 3. Let's start with something we all love: stories. Our first brain game is storytelling circles. Now, this isn't just about reading a book, though that's wonderful too. I'm talking about creating stories together. Gather a few friends, family members, or even your book club, and take turns building a tale. One person starts with a sentence like, "Once upon a time, there was a mischievous cat named Whiskers." Then the next person adds a line, and so on. You'll be amazed at the twists and turns your collective imagination takes. Why does this work? Well, storytelling exercises your brain's ability to recall details, sequence events, and think creatively. Plus, it's a beautiful way to connect with others. My neighbor Margaret hosts a story tea every Thursday. Last week, their story about a detective solving mysteries in a garden had everyone in stitches. Give it a try. You might just uncover your inner novelist. Next up, music trivia. Now, this one's a toe-tapper. Think about the songs you loved in your 20s and 30s, the ones that still make you smile when they play on the radio. Create a playlist of those classics, then challenge yourself or a friend to a Name That Tune game. Play a few seconds of a song and see who can guess the title or artist first. Music is magical for the brain. It lights up multiple areas at once, helping with memory recall and mood. My friend Jim told me he and his wife spent an entire afternoon guessing Elvis and Beatles songs. Not only did they laugh until their sides hurt, but Jim said he hadn't felt that mentally alive in years. So dust off those old records or ask the grandkids to help you make a playlist. It's like a time machine for your mind. Now let's talk about puzzles, but with a twist. Our third brain game is puzzle swap. If you've ever done a jigsaw puzzle, you know how satisfying it is to fit that last piece into place. But doing the same puzzle over and over? That's where the swap comes in. Team up with a friend or a group, and exchange puzzles once you've finished them. This keeps things fresh and challenges your brain with new patterns and colors. My local community center has a puzzle swap shelf. People drop off completed ones and pick up new ones. It's like a library, but for puzzles. And if you're feeling adventurous, try a puzzle with a quirky theme, like vintage travel posters or colorful birds. The goal is to keep your brain guessing while you relax and enjoy the process. So there you have it, 3 delightful ways to give your brain a workout without ever feeling like you're working. Storytelling, music trivia, and puzzle swaps aren't just games. They're invitations to play, connect, and rediscover the joy of learning. And guess what? We've only just begun. There are more fun activities ahead, each designed to keep your mind as vibrant as your spirit. So put the kettle on, grab a friend, and let's keep this conversation going. There's something about getting your hands in the soil that feels like a hug for the soul, don't you think? Gardening has always been one of my favorite ways to unwind. But did you know it can also be a fantastic brain game? Let me show you how to add a little twist to make it even more rewarding. Our fourth brain game is memory gardening. Here's how it works. Plant a few herbs, flowers, or veggies, but skip the labels. Rely on your memory to recall which plant is which, how much water they need, or when to harvest them. It's like a gentle pop quiz from Mother Nature. My cousin Edna turned her backyard into a memory garden last spring. She planted rosemary, basil, and mint without marking them. At first, she'd laugh when she mixed up the mint and basil, but within weeks, she could identify each plant by touch and smell alone. Not only did her garden thrive, but she said it felt like solving a living puzzle every day. Give it a try. You might surprise yourself. Now, let's step into the kitchen for our fifth brain game. Recipe Recall Roulette. Think of a dish you've made 100 times. Maybe your famous meatloaf or apple pie. Now, challenge yourself to cook it without glancing at the recipe. Rely on your memory for measurements, steps, and secret ingredients. Better yet, make it social. Swap recipes with a friend and try recreating each other's signature dishes. My friend Lois and her bridge club started a mystery recipe exchange. Last month, Lois attempted her friend Marge's cinnamon rolls purely from memory. They turned out uniquely shaped winks, but the giggles and pride made it worth it. Cooking from memory isn't just about the meal, it's about flexing those mental muscles that remember how to create something delicious. Our sixth game is perfect for rainy days or family gatherings. Family photo match. Dig out those old photo albums and create your own memory card game. Print duplicates of favorite pictures, shuffle them, and lay them face down. Take turns flipping two at a time to find matches. But here's the magic. As you play, share stories about the people and moments in the photos. My grandson and I did this with pictures from my wedding album. Not only did we laugh at my 1970s hairstyle, but he asked questions I'd never thought to tell him before, like how I met his grandpa. It's a beautiful way to jog your memory and pass down those precious stories. Plus, matching faces and places gives your brain a playful workout. Gardening, cooking, family stories. These aren't just hobbies. They're adventures for your mind, weaving together past and present. And the best part. They remind us that staying sharp isn't about rigid routines. It's about finding joy in the things we already love. Now, I've got one more game up my sleeve. One that's perfect for sparking creativity and connecting with the world around you. But let's save that for our final chat. In the meantime, why not grab a shovel, a spatula, or a photo album and let the games begin? Trust me, your brain will thank you. There's a certain magic in the unexpected, isn't there? The way a sudden rain shower can make the world smell fresh, or how a chance conversation with a stranger can brighten your day. Our seventh brain game is all about embracing that spontaneity, and I promise, it's as delightful as it sounds. Let's dive into our final activity. Improv storytelling. Grab a friend, a family member, or even a neighbor, and take turns creating a story on the spot. One person starts with a random object, like this pine cone, holds one up, and says, "Once, this pine cone was actually a wizard's lost wand." Then the next person adds a line, and together, you build something wonderfully unpredictable. Why does this work? Improv forces your brain to think quickly, make connections, and tap into creativity you didn't know you had. My friend Clara hosts an improv night at her retirement community. Last month, their story about a dancing teapot touring Europe had everyone clutching their sides. It's not about being perfect, it's about letting your imagination run wild. And who knows? You might just discover a hidden talent for comedy. So let's take a breath and look back at all 7 games. Storytelling circles, music trivia, puzzle swaps, memory gardening, recipe recall roulette, family photo matches, and improv storytelling. Each one is designed to do more than just sharpen your mind. They're about joy. Joy in connecting with others, joy in rediscovering old passions, and joy in surprising yourself. You see, staying mentally vibrant isn't about drills or pressure. It's about weaving little moments of play into your day. Maybe you hum along to Elvis while watering your unlabeled basil plant, or you challenge your grandkids to a puzzle race. Every laugh, every aha moment, every shared story, it all adds up. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these games? Or maybe you've invented your own. Share your stories in the comments below. We're all in this together, learning and growing. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more tips and tricks to help you live your fullest life, no matter your age. Remember, aging isn't about slowing down, it's about finding new rhythms, new adventures, and new ways to shine. So go ahead, plant that garden, dig out those photos, or invent a tale about a pineapple astronaut. Your brain, and your heart, will thank you for it. Here's to making every day a little brighter, a little livelier, and a whole lot more fun. Thank you for joining me, and keep embracing the joy of the journey.